Hey everybody, this is April from A Blood and Ink. I am in planner chaos today. So I have a whole situation where I decided to use sterling ink because I saw the post, and I don't know, I think I made a video on this, but I don't know if I ever got it uploaded. But okay, so sterling ink is releasing several new things this year, and I got to looking at it and I was like, you know what, I could use sterling ink. And then I was using my 520 page notebook for dailies and plotting my stories. Okay, this does not bring me joy, this notebook, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's the size. Let me get this stuff out of here. I don't know if it's the size, because I love Hobonichi Weeks, but I don't know. It's just, it doesn't bring me joy. I was turning it over and writing backwards in it to outline my next books. So yeah, lots and lots of writing and figuring this out. But that's for a different video. Then, of course, I have my Hobonichi Weeks, which is my like go-to, fall back on constantly planner. I love this planner. I like the colors they're coming out with. I don't know. Also, my mental health has been like in the crapper for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. I think maybe it's coming off of Vraylar because my doctor took me off of it. But I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. I'm trying to, I guess I'm like in planner chaos, trying to decide what I want to use for 2025. Like, I feel like I need to decide it right now. One thing, I love how I set up all these pages, but I don't use them. So I'm not crazy about the sterling ink, but it has enough pages to do dailies every single day. And the Hobonichi Weeks doesn't, and it never will, I don't believe. So I don't know. I'm really torn. And then I got this in the mail. And I thought I canceled this. And I don't know if it's like old, like, you know how they charge Planner Perfect charges like really early. And then they release them like the 10th, I believe, or the 14th. I can't remember. I've lost track now. And then you get it later in the month in preparation for the next month. Okay, so I've gotten two like that. Sorry about that. Let me get my... I got August, and I was like, I got the full box. And I was like, I thought I canceled this. But, so this came, and I was using my Hobonichi again. So I didn't use it at all. It's not used. And then I got this one in the mail, and I am such a fall person. I love fall, everything fall, Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year. And I'm like, oh man, I want to use it so bad. And I'm like, so why not? Because you're using planners to make you happy. So this makes me happy, and this makes me happy. Sterling ink, not so much. I don't know if it's the cover. I don't know. And thinking ahead, I don't really want the subscription box if I were to do this again. I don't really want the subscription box. Do I need another one of these? Do I need another yearly book? Do I want to use? I keep having to clip this, edit this, because I keep flipping past password pages. It is so hard. It is so hard to decide this. And this is definitely first world problems. This is one of those things where you're like, it's not that big a deal. Just pick. But I'm having like decision paralysis here. So will I use the weeks more? Let me do something. Sorry you keep listening to that. That's my cabinet opening and shutting where I keep my planners. That's another thing, is you have all of these booklets, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I love that. My brain what's the word? Categorizes? Compartmentalizes things. So having my months like this doesn't bother me. And then, but I also like everything in one book. Like, I'm torn between these two people inside of me. Let's see. Okay, I like this. This is nice. This is when I had the hang of it. But then I would like fall off the wagon the next week. See? Okay, April, that was my first month I decided to go with Planner Perfect. And then you have May, when we lost our job at the farm, so that affected the income, which was paying for my Planner Perfect subscription. And my husband was like, just keep getting it. If it makes you happy, just keep getting it. And I'm like, I want to, but it's hard, like, to pay for that. I don't think there's anything in here y'all don't need to see. I don't need to show. This was just daily stuff. This was when we were on vacation. But see, I can put all this stuff in here. I cannot put this stuff in a Hobonichi Weeks. And price-wise, if I don't get the subscription box and I just order, because I don't use, or if I just subscribe to just the planner booklet, I can get, see, I was using this for personal stuff. But anyways, I can get the planner book only for $28, even if I like do the dot grid, which I'm not sure that I like the dot grid. I might like the plain old pages. That's, I had to go to, what's it called? When my boss at the farm decided to, they said that we weren't eligible for the I wasn't eligible for unemployment, so I had to go and send paperwork and appeal it, and he didn't show up to the hearing, so yeah, I won. But anyway, that's what that was. Very hard week. Whenever my weeks get harder, but I like that. And when I look through this, let's look through the first part of the year. So when I was like, oh well, I wasn't in this, was I? I was in my Sterling ink and I don't have it. I already put it back. I got mad at myself. But this is kind of what I do. And I like the size of the paper. I like the paper itself. I like the crinkliness of it. But I also love this paper. So what do you want, April? Why are you so hard to please? This is more or less just a chaotic video of me arguing with myself. This is July. My kids, they draw the freakiest pictures. Didn't do much with the monthly pages or the weekly pages, but this month I actually did okay, I think. Maybe I did okay setting up my, no, see, I did okay setting up my dailies and using them. I was having a lot of fun with it. I would like that I could use these kinds of papers. See, this makes me happy. I like this. Of course, I fell off the wagon again and then get back on. If I can make it like somehow do, and then I started using this for scripture writing, which when I don't have it now, I'm not using it like that. I don't have anywhere to write my scriptures, so I'm not doing it. To-do lists, and then I fell off. This is when I decided to stop using it. I had already set up all these pretty pages with all these pretty LA floral stickers. And I decided to stop using it. But they still sent me August, which I think I knew I was going to get that one, or I had canceled it in time not to get it, but I got it anyway. I don't know. I really don't know what they're up to. I'm not going to argue about it, but if I get October, something is definitely not right. And you know what? Here comes my daughter. Okay, my daughter came in and she's watching TV, and I don't have my microphone set up, so you may hear the background noise today. I am almost deciding to just go back to my Planner Perfect. And I know that's not great as far as my channel is concerned, because it seems like y'all like Hobonichi Weeks better, but this is what is making me happy, and I need to do what makes me happy. Because this made me happy for like a week or two, well, maybe a month. I back planned this one. But see, I haven't been filling it in. I go back and fill it in, which is not unusual for me. But I don't have as much space to like tip in my kids' stuff. I don't even know what this is. Oh, that was my doctor's visit. But see, all this wasted space. Okay. I think I made my decision. I think I'm going back with Planner Perfect, y'all. But if I did that, how would I use my planners? How would they be used? I think my sons are coming in now, so. Okay, my time is running short. But if I went back to this, how would I use it? Like, the monthly, I could use for scripture, and then dailies. And then this would be my schedule and notes about that. Like I was using it. I think that's how I was using it. Oh no, I was using flipping through and showing passwords. This poor video is gonna have to be so edited. Okay, and then this is kind of miscellaneous, but I was using it for social media, so I might just do that again. Have a general place where I know this is where my social media stuff goes. And then this would be for like plotting my stories. And what I'd have to do is like go through and see, that's not very much space. That would be what would hinder me in my Planner Perfect, would be the lack of space. I could always go up to A5, but then I'd have to buy another leather. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer the sloppy stuff over here, because I really need to work it out a little bit better anyways, into this, and then see how I like it. So I guess this is my decision. I'm going to go with Planner Perfect. Try to. And my next video will be an update, I suppose, on if I stayed in this planner system, if it's working for me, or if I moved out, and if what I moved into is working for me. We'll see. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.